Have you ever felt like no matter how much advice you follow, life still feels out of control? You read self-help books, watch motivational videos, try morning routines, but somehow things don't change the way you hoped. Maybe you still feel anxious about the future, maybe setbacks still hit you hard, or maybe deep down you wonder if you're just not doing enough. But what if the problem isn't you? What if the advice you've been following is built on a shaky foundation? In this video, we're diving into something most people never question. Is modern self-help really helping you, or is there a better way? There's an ancient mindset that doesn't rely on motivation, doesn't promise quick success, but creates real, lasting strength. A mindset that has helped people stay calm through chaos, resilient through failures, and focused in a world full of distractions. You don't want to miss this, because by the end you might realize you've been chasing the wrong kind of self-improvement all along. Don't skip ahead, stay with me, and let's uncover the truth. Everywhere you look, self-help is telling you the same thing. Stay positive, set big goals, believe in yourself, and success will follow. It sounds good, doesn't it? But let's be honest. How many times have you tried to stay positive, only to feel overwhelmed when things don't go your way? How many times have you set a goal, worked hard, but ended up frustrated when the results didn't come as fast as you expected? The truth is, modern self-help is like a sugar rush. It gives you a quick boost of motivation, but when real challenges hit, it fades away. It tells you to visualize success, but it never teaches you what to do when failure happens. It tells you to chase happiness, but it doesn't prepare you for the pain that life throws at you. And here's the biggest flaw. It makes you believe that you should always feel good. That's impossible. Life is unpredictable. Things will go wrong. You will face losses, rejections, and disappointments. So what happens when motivation fails? What happens when the positive mindset stops working? Most people fall into a cycle of self-blame. They think, maybe I need another book, another seminar, another mindset hack. And so they keep searching, never realizing that the problem isn't them. It's the advice they're following. Because self-help is designed to keep you chasing, not to make you strong. But there is another way. A way that doesn't rely on motivation, doesn't sugarcoat reality, and doesn't fall apart when life gets hard. A way that has been tested for centuries. And that's what we'll talk about next. So if modern self-help is based on chasing motivation, what makes Stoicism different? It starts with one simple truth. You don't control the world, but you do control yourself. Let that sink in. You don't control what people think of you. You don't control whether life is fair. You don't control whether things go exactly as planned, but you do control how you respond. Modern self-help teaches you to think positive and believe in success, but Stoicism teaches you something much stronger. It prepares you for reality. Instead of telling you to ignore problems, it teaches you how to face them head-on. Instead of avoiding pain, it helps you build the mental toughness to endure it. Instead of giving you hope that things will work out, it tells you, be ready for when they don't. Think about it. Who do you think is stronger? The person who needs motivation to take action, or the person who acts no matter how they feel? The one who believes everything will be fine, or the one who prepares for every possible challenge? Stoicism doesn't promise an easy life. It doesn't sell you quick fixes, but it gives you something better, the ability to stay unshaken no matter what happens. The world will never be fully in your control. People will disappoint you, plans will fail, unexpected problems will come. But instead of feeling frustrated, instead of searching for another motivational boost, you can choose a different way. A way that helps you stay strong, calm, and focused in any situation. And that's why modern self-help fails, but Stoicism lasts. Modern self-help is designed to make you feel good. It tells you to dream big, visualize success, and believe that anything is possible. And for a moment, it works. You feel inspired. You feel like you're in control. But then reality hits. You don't always wake up feeling motivated. Some days you're tired, stressed, or just don't feel like taking action. And when that happens, self-help doesn't give you a real solution. It just tells you to try harder. The problem is that modern self-help is built on feelings. It teaches you that success comes from staying positive, but emotions change all the time. No one feels motivated every day. No one feels confident all the time. And when those feelings fade, what happens? Most people feel like they've failed. They think they need more motivation, another book, another coach. But they don't need more advice. They need a stronger mindset, one that doesn't depend on feelings but on discipline and action. And that's where Stoicism gives a better answer. Because Stoicism doesn't tell you to feel good. It teaches you to be strong, no matter how you feel. Stoicism doesn't care if you feel motivated. It doesn't ask you to believe in yourself or visualize success. It tells you one thing: control what you can, ignore what you can't. That's it. No fancy routines, no magical thinking, just action. Because success isn't about how you feel, it's about what you do every single day, no matter the circumstances. A Stoic doesn't wait for motivation to start working. A Stoic doesn't fall apart when things don't go as planned. Instead, they ask, what can I control right now? And then they take action. No excuses, no waiting for the right mood, just action. And over time, this mindset builds something much stronger than motivation. It builds discipline. Think of it like training your body. You don't get stronger by waiting until you feel like exercising. You get stronger by showing up every day, whether you feel like it or not. Your mind works the same way. If you only take action when you feel inspired, you'll always be weak. But if you train yourself to act no matter what, nothing can stop you. And that is the real key to success. Not motivation, but mental discipline. Ever notice that modern self-help never really gives you an end point? There's always something more to fix. You read one book and it tells you to build confidence. Another book says you need to develop better habits. A podcast tells you to wake up at 5 a.m. A YouTube video says you should be meditating every morning. And before you know it, you're stuck in an endless cycle, always searching for the next trick, the next mindset, the next routine that will finally change your life. But the truth is, nothing ever feels enough. This is not an accident. The self-help industry is designed to keep you searching, not solving. If you actually became content, if you actually stopped chasing motivation, the industry would collapse. They need you to keep feeling like something is missing, because that's what keeps you buying the next book, watching the next video, and searching for the next secret to success. But think about this. If self-help really worked, why do people keep coming back for more? Stoicism does not work this way. It does not sell you endless techniques or tell you that you need more knowledge to improve. It gives you one simple mindset shift. Focus only on what you can control and take action. That's it. No need for constant motivation, no need for hacks, no need to keep searching, because once you stop chasing, you actually become free. The reason Stoicism is so powerful is because it removes all the unnecessary noise. No complex systems, no unrealistic promises, no endless search for motivation. Instead, it gives you one rule. Accept what you can't control and take full responsibility for what you can. Let's say you feel stuck in life. Modern self-help tells you to dream big, set goals, and visualize success. But Stoicism tells you, what action can you take today? Because goals are just empty wishes without action. Let's say you're feeling unmotivated. Self-help tells you to watch a motivational video or read another book. Stoicism tells you, get up and do what needs to be done, even if you don't feel like it, because real strength is built through discipline, not emotions. Let's say you face failure. Self-help tells you to stay positive and try again. Stoicism tells you, learn from it, adapt, and move forward. Because failure is not something to fear, it's something to use. When you shift your mindset to Stoicism, something incredible happens. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You stop needing motivation. You stop chasing self-improvement like it's a never-ending task. Instead, you focus on action, right here, right now. And when you do this, you become something that modern self-help never truly teaches. Unshakable. Let's see how these two mindsets, modern self-help and Stoicism, play out in real life. Imagine you lose your job. It's unexpected, bills are due, stress is kicking in. What do? If you follow modern self-help, the advice would be something like this. Stay positive, everything happens for a reason. Visualize success and a new opportunity will come. Maybe you start repeating affirmations. Maybe you tell yourself that this is a test from the universe, and for a moment you feel a little better. But then reality comes crashing down. The bills are still unpaid, the stress is still there, and suddenly positive thinking doesn't seem so helpful anymore. Now, let's take the Stoic approach. A Stoic doesn't waste time hoping things will magically get better. A Stoic doesn't let emotions take control. Instead, they accept the situation as it is. They lost their job. It happened. They don't fight reality. They ask, what can I do right now? Maybe that means cutting unnecessary expenses. Maybe that means applying for 10 jobs today instead of worrying about what's lost. Maybe that means learning a new skill. The point is they take action instead of sitting in emotions. Let's take another example, criticism. Imagine someone insults you, mocks your work, or spreads rumors about you. A modern self-help response might be, ignore the haters, their opinions don't define you. But let's be real, deep down it still affects you. The Stoic response is different. A Stoic would ask, is this criticism true? If yes, they improve. If not, they move on. No wasted energy. No emotional reaction. Just calm, logical action. And this is why Stoicism works better. It deals with reality. It doesn't give you comforting words. It gives you control over yourself. And that's what makes the difference between feeling helpless and staying strong. Now that we've seen these two approaches in action, let's ask the big question, which one actually works better? Modern self-help is easy to follow because it makes you feel good. It tells you that you are in control of everything, that positive thinking can fix anything, and that motivation is the key to success. But what happens when reality doesn't match the dream? What happens when life throws something at you that no amount of positivity can change? That's when self-help fails. Stoicism, on the other hand, is not about feeling good. It's about being strong. It doesn't try to change the world for you. It teaches you how to handle the world as it is. And that is why it works in the long run. While modern self-help keeps you chasing happiness, Stoicism builds mental toughness. While self-help makes you dependent on motivation, here's the key difference. Modern self-help is built on feelings, but Stoicism is built on principles. And feelings change. One day you feel confident, the next day you feel lost. But Stoic principles stay the same. No matter what happens, you control your response, No matter what happens, you take action. No matter what happens, you remain steady. So which one works better? The answer is clear. If you want quick motivation, go with modern self-help. But if you want real strength, choose Stoicism. Because at the end of the day, life will test you. And when that moment comes, you don't need motivation. You need discipline, resilience, and clarity. So now you have a choice. You can keep chasing motivation, hoping that the next book, the next video, or the next morning routine will finally change everything, or you can choose something stronger. You can stop waiting, stop searching, and start focusing on what truly matters: your actions, your mindset, your response to life. Stoicism doesn't promise that things will be easy, but it does promise that you will be ready. Ready for challenges, ready for setbacks, ready for whatever life throws at you. If this video helped you see things differently, like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, share your story in the comments. What struggles have you faced? How have you dealt with them? Let's build a space where real strength is valued, not just empty motivation. Because in the end, strength doesn't come from words, it comes from action. Stay strong, keep moving forward.